Jan Frodeno was born on August 18, 1981, in Cologne, Germany, into a family with a strong athletic background. His father was a former swimmer, and his mother was an accomplished track and field athlete, so it was only natural that Frodeno would be drawn to sports from an early age. His childhood was spent in an environment that emphasized discipline, physical activity, and the pursuit of excellence. Frodeno's early passion was for swimming, a sport he excelled in as a child. By the age of 10, he was competing in local swimming competitions, showing early promise as a competitive swimmer. His natural talent and commitment to training soon paid off, and by the age of 14, Frodeno had joined the German national swim team for youth competitions. However, as he entered his teenage years, Frodeno began to explore other sports, including cycling and running, which would eventually lead him toward triathlon. At 18, Frodeno transitioned to the sport of triathlon, combining his swimming background with running and cycling. Although he was still new to the sport, his elite swimming skills gave him a significant advantage in the water, and he quickly began to show potential in the other two disciplines. Training for triathlons was demanding, but Frodeno's drive and focus were unmatched, and he started competing in local and national triathlon events. His breakthrough came at the age of 21, when he earned his first victory in a major German triathlon competition. This win caught the attention of the National Triathlon Federation, and Frodeno soon began to receive coaching from some of the best in the sport. His early years in triathlon were marked by a rapid improvement in his running and cycling, and he quickly gained recognition as one of Germany's top up-and-coming triathletes. Rise to prominence. Frodeno's rise to prominence in the world of triathlon accelerated in the mid-2000s. His dedication to the sport, combined with his exceptional athletic abilities, led to a series of impressive results on the European circuit. However, it was in 2007 that Frodeno truly made his mark on the international triathlon scene. In 2007, Frodeno competed in the prestigious Ironman World Championship in Kona, Hawaii, one of the most grueling and iconic triathlons in the world. As a relative newcomer to the long-distance format, Frodeno surprised many by finishing in a remarkable second place. This performance was a clear indication of his immense potential and set the stage for even greater achievements. The following year, in 2008, Frodeno won his first major title, the Ironman 70.3 World Championship. The victory in this event, which is a half-distance triathlon, solidified his status as one of the top triathletes in the world. He followed up this success with another victory in 2008, taking the top spot at the Ironman European Championship in Frankfurt. These victories cemented Frodeno's place as a rising star in triathlon, and he began to be regarded as one of the athletes to watch in the future. Frodeno's impressive results earned him a spot on the German national team for the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he competed in the Olympic triathlon event. Although he did not finish on the podium, his performance in Beijing was solid, and it showcased his ability to compete at the highest level of international competition. Despite the setback at the Olympics, Frodeno's reputation continued to grow, and he began to focus on the Ironman series, a format that suited his endurance and tactical abilities. Career peak and main achievements. The peak of Jan Frodeno's career came between 2010 and 2019, a period during which he achieved extraordinary success in long-distance triathlon and became one of the most dominant athletes in the sport. His performance in the Ironman World Championship in Kona, Hawaii, is widely regarded as one of the greatest achievements in triathlon history. Frodeno's first victory at the Ironman World Championship came in 2015, when he dominated the race with a time of 8:14:40. His victory in Kona was a breakthrough moment in his career, as he became the first German athlete to win the prestigious event since 2007. Frodeno's performance in Hawaii was nothing short of spectacular. He led from start to finish, and his powerful bike and run splits ensured that no one could challenge him. This victory marked the beginning of an era of dominance for Frodeno, and it firmly established him as the best long-distance triathlete in the world. In 2016, Frodeno returned to Kona with a renewed sense of purpose and a determination to defend his title. His efforts paid off when he won the Ironman World Championship for the second consecutive year, completing the race in 8:06:30. His victory in 2016 was even more impressive than the previous year, as he set a new course record and cemented his place as a dominant force in the sport. Frodeno's success was not limited to Kona. In 2017, he won the Ironman European Championship for a third time, reinforcing his dominance in the sport. Later that year, Frodeno competed in the Ironman 70.3 World Championship, where he placed first, continuing his run of victories in the half-distance format. His consistent success across both long-distance and half-distance events made him one of the most well-rounded triathletes in the world. The pinnacle of Frodeno's career came in 2019, when he achieved an extraordinary feat. He became the first triathlete in history to win the Ironman World Championship, the Ironman 70.3 World Championship, and the Ironman European Championship in the same year. His remarkable success in 2019 solidified his status as one of the greatest triathletes of all time. Frodeno's versatility and ability to dominate in both short and long formats of triathlon made him a true legend in the sport. In addition to his victories at the Ironman World Championship and other major triathlons, Frodeno also set several course records, including the record for the fastest time ever recorded at the Ironman World Championship in 2019, with a time of 7:51:13. His success in these events, combined with his strategic brilliance, made him a favorite among fans and a respected competitor among his peers. Decline and final years. As with many elite athletes, Frodeno's later years in the sport were marked by increasing physical challenges. After achieving his remarkable success in 2019, Frodeno experienced a series of injuries and setbacks that affected his performance. In 2020, the global COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the competitive triathlon calendar, and Frodeno was forced to take a break from racing. He also had to manage ongoing physical issues, including knee and hip injuries, which made it more difficult for him to compete at the level he had once been accustomed to. In 2021, Frodeno returned to the sport with the goal of reclaiming his title at the Ironman World Championship. However, his bid for another victory was thwarted by continued injury struggles, and he was unable to compete at the same level as in previous years. His performances in 2021 and 2022, while still impressive, were no longer on par with the dominance he had shown in his prime. In 2023, Frodeno made the decision to retire from professional triathlon, marking the end of an era in the sport. His retirement was announced with a mixture of sadness and celebration, as fans and fellow athletes alike acknowledged his incredible career and the impact he had on the sport. Frodeno's decision to retire was not just about physical limitations but also about his desire to focus on new challenges and opportunities outside of triathlon. Post-retirement and legacy. After retiring from professional competition, Frodeno transitioned into a new chapter of his life. He became involved in coaching and mentoring up-and-coming triathletes, sharing his vast knowledge and experience with the next generation. His focus was not only on developing the physical aspects of triathlon but also on helping athletes understand the mental strategies and tactical decisions that had served him so well throughout his career. Frodeno also became an ambassador for the sport, participating in charity events and promoting triathlon at the grassroots level. He used his platform to inspire young athletes around the world and encourage them to pursue their dreams. Frodeno's reputation as a hard-working, disciplined, and humble athlete made him a role model for aspiring triathletes everywhere. Throughout his career, Frodeno earned numerous accolades and awards, including being named German Athlete of the Year in 2015. His legacy as one of the greatest long-distance triathletes of all time is secure, and his influence on the sport will be felt for many years to come. John Frodeno's achievements, both on and off the racecourse, have cemented his place as a true legend in the world of triathlon.